That's not what I said.
You don't have a sword. No, I don't. I don't. No,
I have thought about it, and I've almost started one for esports at one point.
You see? Is it different?
I don't.
All right, let's take a look at this. What did we get as a solution?
We all got different answers. They got 12.
What did we get?
Honestly, if you round this, it is. I don't know if they rounded it.
It's okay if we got different things. What did we get?
Okay, the equation we got is 3x plus 15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you. I was like, when we're writing this as an equation, we should have written something like, first one I heard was our 15 plus, what was it? You said 3x?
Yeah.
3x and 50, which way is it facing?
This one.
Mm-hmm. That's our greater than. Because the bigger side's on the left. Totally with you. So what do we get as our solution for x?
Was 11.
Mm-hmm. If we're just going calculation-wise, 11.6, repeating. But practicality, how many? 12. Because we're talking about what? It's 11.6 what's? Windows. And he's asking people to pay him to wash the windows. If he only washes 2/3 of my window, should I pay him?
No.
No! He can't wash the middle of the window and leave the edges all rough. No! I'm not paying him to wash most of a window. He's got to wash the whole window. So he needs to wash at least how many windows? 12 windows. Or more. He'd be totally happy washing more windows. He could clean all the windows in the universe and buy all of the accessories. Everything. So he would be totally happy to wash more. But he needs to wash at least 12 to be able to buy his multi-pack of sports ball stuff.
That was so weird. No, I didn't.
Okay? So these inequalities, trying to find the pieces of these equations, that's really what we've been kind of like really focusing on. If we wanted to draw this on a number line, not that we have to do that super frequently, but it did mention it, so I'm just going to bring it up. We kind of set these up like the number line at the top of the board. I've got it really small down here. My turn. My turn. If we wanted to draw this in a number line, we always kind of set it up like this one up here. Positive numbers go to the right. If I know we need to have at least 11.6, that's where we'd exactly get 50. We could plot it like this with our 11.6. And then which way would we color? To the left or to the right? I'll say which one.
To the left.
Would we be happy with 11 windows?
12.
Or 0? More. I want more. Give me more windows. I want more money. That way. Oh, whoa. Hi, chunky pen. That way. It's bold. Makes point across. Wasn't intentional, but we got what we needed out of it. Okay. Any questions on this one? Because it's kind of summing up the last 2 or 3 days that we worked with these inequalities. Yes, dear. No. I was like, I'm not particularly picky about that. It just helps us kind of see it. I only bring it up because they mentioned it here. It's not something we're going to have to do super often. If it helps, great. If it doesn't help, don't do it. Okay, we're going to do another sports question. Look at us sportsing right before homecoming.
Look at you.
I know.
Get it, girl.
I know, we're sportsing. It's another sports question. It's on the next page.
Come on, we got it.
This one is in a slightly different way. We're going to work this one together. Because this is asking us, we got these 2 boys who are playing basketball. They're brothers. And they decided to start keeping track of who's winning. As you do, because you're siblings and we're always in competition with your siblings. Always. As a youngest sister, I can tell you, you always are in competition. We want to know if Chase has already won 18 out of the 30 games against his brother, how many he would have to win in a row to get to a winning record of 75%. So my first question for you isn't exactly what's in part A. my first question for you is, what percent of games has Chase won? We know he's won 18 out of 30 games. What percent of games has he won?
Wait, when did we get to add up percents? Hold on. Time out.
It's, I was gonna say, it's not necessarily about the percent. It's
Wait.
how do we find that? We know that he's won 18 out of 30 total games. What could I do with this? Divide them. I want to know what percent of wins he has. So we're going to put how many games he wins out of the total number. So if he has 18 wins out of 30 games, what is that as a decimal? What is 18 divided by 30? Mm-hmm. 0.6. So what is that as a percent? 60%. So he is currently at a 60% winning rate. And he says, I do not want to have a D rating against my brother. I need a C. I need to get 75%. Otherwise, they don't count. So we're scoring our winning against the sibling. You know, as you do. So if they play another game and he wins, so it's just theoretically, if we play one more game, what would my numbers need to be in this fraction? 19 over 31. So if we're winning more games, it's adding more to the top and adding more to the bottom. So what we're really looking for here is we want to know how many more games. So we don't know how many games. It might be 1, it might be 2, it might be 10, it might be 500. Who knows? We have to figure it out. Since we don't know, my turn to talk. Since we don't know, we're going to have to use a letter. So if we want to get up to a 75% winning record, we know he's already won 18 games, and he's going to win some more. We just don't know how many. And they've already played 30 games, and they're going to play some more. It's going to be the same number of games. We're talking about how many more games in a row, so it's the same number. And we want to get to that winning rate of 75%. How do I put 75%? 0.75. Good. I'm just going to scooch these guys over a smidge so I have a little bit more space over here. So, if we wanted to try and solve this and figure out what our x is going to be, which we do, what do we need to do? I'm just going to move this down here. Ow, I see a fraction. How do I get rid of that? Multiply by the 30 plus x, our denominator. If I would like to get rid of this denominator, because denominators are gross, super gross, I'm going to multiply this side by that denominator, 30 plus x. And I'm going to multiply this side by the denominator, 30 plus x. And I know I'm right against the wall, but it's still there. The benefit of doing that is now this guy and this guy go away because they cancel out. Sweet. So what we're left with is our 18 plus x equals our 0.75 times 30 plus x. And now we can work this as a decimal, or you can switch it to a fraction. Either way is fine. I tend to just work it as a decimal. You can do whatever works for you. We're going to finish this out. What do we need to do next? What do we need to do next? Distribute. I'm going to take this 0.75 and multiply it by the 30 and times my x. So our left-hand side, we've got 18 plus x equals, what is 30 times 0.75? 22.5. I can hear somebody's audio all the way up here. Somebody talking. Sounds like a podcast. Here we have our 0.75 times x. And that's going to be our 0.75 next. They can go next to each other. It's totally fine. It's not pleasant, but it's a thing. What can we do next? Oh, say it loud. I couldn't hear over the conversation. You could subtract 18. Absolutely valid. Minus 18 from this side. Minus 18 from this side. It's going to give us x equals our 22.5 minus 18. It's going to give us 4.5 plus 0.75 x. Now what should we do? I heard it. It was quiet, but I heard it. We're going to subtract our 0.75x from both sides. These guys are going to cancel out. That's the whole point. That's why we picked it. What do we get when we subtract 0.75x from x? How many x's is this? 1. So I have one thing. Take away 0.75 things. 0.25. So whenever 0.25x equals 4.5. And this is unpleasant to look at, but we're almost there, I promise. What do we do next? Divide both sides by the 0.25, which we can absolutely do with decimals. It's totally fine. You could switch this into fractions and do it that way if we are like super anti-decimal. Or we can just divide it like this, and it actually totally works in the calculator. There it is. And I'm going to grab the calculator to show us. Because we can put this in the calculator as a fraction. Second column, third button down. Because we just drew a big line. I had my 4.5 on the top. Whoop, hope so don't miss the decimal point. And on the bottom, we had our 0.25. We can write it just like that. We drew the line, we put our 0.25 on the bottom, good to go. 18. So our x equals 18. Questions on the solving part? We're not done yet. Zoom in so we can see. What does that mean? 18 what in terms of this story? They would have to play 18 more games, and Chase would have to win all 18 of them. So he would need to win 18 more games in a row. Unlikely. But he would need to in order to get up to that 75% win rate. But if he's already only won 18, he's got to get real good real fast.
Really?
So then he's like, even though I'm currently at a 60% win rate, that C, that 75, that's still not feeding my soul. I must destroy my brother in basketball. How many games would I need to get to a 90% win rate? So starting from here, so part B is using this same structure. In fact, I'm going to leave this up so we can use this as a guide. I want you to try part B. It's the same structure, starting from original. He's like, okay, this is all well and good, but I must destroy my brother. He insulted me today. I must destroy him. 90%. Destroy him. Finish him. So, how many games would we need to win in a row to get up to a 90% win rate? See if we can do that. I think we can. Very similar structure.
I don't even know.
I don't think we even have a pizza today. That I can remember. Speedway or Brownsburg? Okay. I was wondering.
That's what you
I was just wondering.
No, I saw that name.
Because he works in Brownsburg and goes to Speedway.
Where do you work at?
Yeah.
Slook City.
That's where Jordan works.
Who's Jordan?
Cheer Jordan.
Ooh. Interesting.
I was say it was other than that, yes.
Anyway, so. We don't even speak today, anyways. Huh? No, what did you say? What? And what did you say? What was this? When?
For my leg? No, wait. It was soccer. It was soccer. Back. I needed like that. Oh, meal to come. I'm
No,
going
that's
viral right now.
that's something.
see if y'all give me an answer. If y'all have the same consistent answer that Izzy told me. Because I want to know if it's just Izzy or if it's just everybody. Okay. Who is y'all least favorite?
I'm just going to let y'all know I am recording class right now. So anything you say is being recorded. Just so we're aware before we start trying to say something like that.
But write it down.
I'll write it down.
How are we feeling about this? How many more games we got here?
9 more games.
90? 90? I'm hearing a couple 90s. What do we think? Do we agree? Disagree? Get something else? So it's the same structure. Only thing that would be changed is that instead of us doing 0.75, what would we put instead of the 0.75 if we're looking for a 90% win rate? 0.90. 90%. I'm with you. 90 more games is what I thought too. If he wins 90 more games, he would be at that 90% win rate. We're not going to do D, but we are going to talk about C. What could he do to get to a 100% win rate?
I can't tell you what Izzy said. Then I'd be messy.
He would have to win all. All right, my turn. My turn. My turn. Last thing. There we go. That worked. What could he do to get to a 100% win rate? Could he win enough games to get there? Why not? He already lost 12 games. He's already lost 12, so he cannot get to a 100% win rate unless they stop counting and restart. And then he'd have to win them all, and I'm pretty sure his brother would not agree to that particular arrangement. Because then he'd switch down to 0. Okay, so there's absolutely no way he could get to a 100% win rate. But he could get up to 90. He would just have to win 90 games in a row. That's aggressive. Okay. So next week, we're going to keep working with these inequalities. We're going to work some more with our solving stuff. We'll work a little bit more with some of the story problem stuff. And our chapter test is next Friday. Next Friday. I'll have a review for you guys next week. Next Friday, a week from today. Next week's also homecoming. It's also theme week. I may not be big into sports, but I love me a theme. Just as a warning, yes. Oh, yes. There may or may not have been fabric dye purchased. And or fabric and or sewing supplies. There may or may not be a new cosplay in my collection.